Oh man, 2017.
Trash fire.
What a year.
It was a year.
But you know what was good? The books.
We
The books were good.
We still have books. Hi readers, I'm Emma.
And I'm Abby.
And as the year is winding to its close, we're here to bring you our 6 favorite reads of 2017.
These are the books we talked about, we obsessed over, we loved, we shared with one another, and now we're sharing them with you. My first pick is Artemis by Andy Weir, and okay, you and I both loved The Martian by Andy Weir.
Who didn't love The Martian?
And of course we loved the movie, and we love Mark Watney, but I'm here to say that Artemis measures up. The main character is Jazz Bashara, and she's just as lovable as Mark Watney. Artemis is a lunar colony, the only colony set on the moon, and Jazz is a badass gal who gets by paying her debts with a little bit of smuggling. When the ultimate crime falls in her lap, she can't resist, she can't say no, but then she finds herself in the middle of a conspiracy for the control of Artemis. So, of course, the movie rights to this book have also been bought. You're definitely going to want to read the book way before the movie comes out.
My first pick is There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins.
That's the scariest title I've ever heard.
I know, it makes a shiver kind of run down my spine just saying it. It is a YA scream for 2017 is the best way to describe it, I think. It also, however, definitely blends a little bit of romantic comedy with the horror because it's written by Stephanie Perkins, whose bread and butter is more romantic fare like Anna and the French Kiss. I loved seeing those two genres juxtaposed, and I will say, for those of you who don't often dip into horror, I found this book tense and exciting and scary, but not so scary that I needed to sleep with the light on.
My next pick is What We Lose by Zinzi Clemens, and this is a gorgeously written autobiographical novel that centers on Tandy, who is a young woman coming of age outside of Philadelphia who loses her mother when she's just a teenager. This novel really focuses on issues of identity. Her mother grows up in South Africa, and so Tandy feels like she's not quite American, not quite South African. It focuses on issues of grief after she loses her mother. It focuses on love and sex, and it's just absolutely gorgeously written. I know we are going to see many, many exciting things from Zinzi Clemens in the future.
My next book is Bonfire by Kristen Ritter.
I love this one.
I know. It's always such a pleasant surprise when someone who you know and love from one thing, in this case, acting, tries a new creative endeavor and turns out to be really good at it.
Really good.
I can legitimately say that as much as I love Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, I now love her as an author even more. Her debut novel, Bonfire, is kind of part Erin Brockovich, part conspiracy thriller, and I loved it top to bottom. It is a page-turner.
My last pick, the book everyone's been buzzing about this fall, is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. So this book is set in Shaker Heights, Ohio, which is a planned and perfect community, except in the opening scene, the Richardson family's house is on fire. So the Richardson family is seemingly perfect, but after an artist, Mia Warren, and her daughter Pearl move into one of the family's apartment buildings, things begin to go awry. And there's another family in the community who adopts a Chinese-American daughter, and that sends waves throughout the community, affecting them each in different ways. So to find out more, and to find out who set the fire, definitely pick up Little Fires Everywhere.
My third and final pick is Lincoln in the Bardo by George Saunders. I feel like we've been talking about this novel for an entire year, talking about it rapturously because we're obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It is obviously not George Saunders' first work, but it is his first novel, and it's a highly experimental alternate history. It takes place over the course of one night while Abraham Lincoln is sitting vigil, grieving the death of his young son, Willie, in the local graveyard. And it's narrated by all of the 100+ ghosts who populate the graveyard.
Wow.
They form a kind of Greek chorus of voices. It almost defies explanation, this novel. I cannot recommend it highly enough. It is such a fascinating and immersive read. And if you enjoy the experience of reading it, you'll love the experience of hearing it on audio as well, where each of the more than 100 characters are played by a different actor.
Ooh. All right, readers, thanks so much for reading with us this year. These were our favorite books of 2017.
What were your favorite books of 2017? Let us know in comments below or tweet at us at Read It Forward.
And for a full year of great book recommendations sent to your inbox, go to readitforward.com and sign up for our email newsletter.